on from the songs, but let's talk about our last topic. Tiger King.
So, if you were anything like us at the beginning of quarantine in 2020, you saw a phenomenon called Tiger King come through Netflix. By the first 2 episodes, you're like, what the fuck am I even watching? Why? By episode 4, you're saying, vote for Joe. And by the end of the season, you're just like, I will never financially recover from this. You become invested.
I still haven't financially recovered from this.
I still send $100 a month to Joe Exotic.
And a year and a half later, we finally have our part 2 of this saga. And the first season kind of gave us the story and an outline of what was going on, what had been happening, what's happening right now. Whereas the second season really goes into some details. And it is intense. The story is wild. Tell us where y'all are at so we can get into the good stuff.
So we are finding out a lot about Don in his Costa Rica dealings. I have an opinion of what happened to him, but I have not finished it yet. So who knows? We're at the part where they've gone through Carol's diaries, and now they're just talking about Don and his girlfriend Karina, who was 15 in Costa Rica.
I think that was the next episode. Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
Yeah. Carol killed Don. Come on, we all know this.
Yeah. There's just no way.
I don't think so. I think that the diaries were really weird because it does set her up for motive. Yeah, she's like oversharing, right? But I don't think that was really her motive. I think what's more in Carol's character, and this is complete conspiracy theory based on what I've seen so far, is Carol's character is to tip off the bad people that want to hurt Don, and she gets favorited because enter Carol's family, which is enter player 3. Supposedly, his notary had her signature forged,
the housekeeper, yeah.
on his assets and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah. And now everybody's saying, what is it? Her dad. What was the guy's name? Kenny. Have y'all met Kenny yet?
Yeah.
They just touched on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Not too big of a spoiler here, but they do get a little bit more in depth than Kenny, but they don't truly go into it. But they do let it phrase in such a way that maybe Kenny's the one who did it for Carol. So
I could see it, but she just throws off that vibe, right? Like, she got away with it. She knows she got away with it. There's no way anybody could prove it. Like, those tigers ate every last ounce of Don that anyone could ever find. There's no way to find him.
But at this point, it's do you blame her?
No, I'm not defending the guy at all, but still.
No, yeah.
So I feel a little different. I feel like Don got wrapped up in stuff in Costa Rica, and especially with running his little brothel, supposedly, allegedly. I feel like something in the child trafficking rings happened, and he got too cocky because he would never keep a secret, right? He would tell those people like, "Oh, I have 100K on me right now." Like, he doesn't keep that to himself. He was too egotistical. I think he probably got too cocky. He stepped on some toes, and they offed him.
Yeah. I see, like, the two ways that he's either alive and happy in Costa Rica, or Carol had him eaten by tigers.
If it's between those two, we got eaten by tigers.
Yeah, definitely. That dude, he was a bad apple.
And then I mean, did y'all get to see the episode where y'all get to meet Joe's brother?
What? He has a brother?
He has a brother?
He has he had 2 brothers and a sister.
What?
So he
I
was
didn't
like
know
the
that.
middle child. Yeah.
Wow. I always thought he was an only child based on his only child syndrome.
No,
he
he
was
talked. They talked about his brother, one of his brothers, in the first season, because that's why he started doing the magic shows and the touring, the no drinking and driving thing.
Oh,
Yeah, and then his brother passed away, and he went off the rails, and
Yeah.
his other brother doesn't want anything to do with him. It's this whole big deal.
What about his sister?
I don't know.
Same. Okay.
And then his new husband divorced him, so
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, Dylan goes off about how he doesn't want to be known as Joe Exotic's husband. Well, now he's known as Joe Exotic's ex-husband.
is it any better? You know?
Right.
I did a little Google search for Tiger King and found out that Jeffrey Johnson, who I guess appeared in the first season, he died. He unalived himself like in front of his wife.
Oh
and
shit.
And
Wow.
that's pretty sad. So I wonder if like stuff like that, like how it harms these people's like personal interactions, like especially when it resurfaces. I mean, collectively as a whole, the entire Carol Baskin, and how does that impact somebody? You know,
That bitch Carol Baskin.
That bitch down in Florida.
it's just so damn catchy.
But
Really
you
is.
watch all this, right? You watch it play out, and Carol pushes it to a limit. Like, Carol pushes it to the point where you understand why Joe flipped out. And that's why everybody is more understanding towards Joe than Carol. And she doesn't understand. Nobody wants to give her sympathy. Because at a certain point, it's like, you were the bully after a while.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you were picking on the special needs kid, and then you got mad at him when he wanted to shoot up the school.
Yeah.
And so
And now she went dark.
yeah. But okay, so I know y'all haven't got to it yet, but they allude to Carol actually, no one even tried to kill Carol Baskin, but the plan they described was a group of people trying to kill another person that's involved in the show.
The fuck, really?
Dun dun dun. Wait till season 3.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's crazy. I can't wait for y'all to finish it. We can get fully in depth some more.
that would be the topic to really talk about, because once they talk about it in the last episode, you're like, this makes so much more fucking sense than the original story. Like, now that it's really coming out, it makes so much more sense.
Oh my gosh, Iron, you used 50 bits to play Whistle Cat Call. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know why it didn't go off.
That damn Carol Baskin in Florida is
damn-
trying to ruin us.
Here. You know what? Yeah.
You
Well,
probably
that
already
wraps
said
up
it.
another great episode.
No. Whoops.
Okay, bye.
That was an accident. I hit the wrong one. I meant to do this.
Wow.
That's what we need. We need a sound bit of
really
that.
doesn't want to
fuck
do
bitch
this
Carol
tonight,
Baskin.
guys.
I agree with you, Keelan. We do need a soundbite.
We need Ethan saying it though.
And
I will never financially recover from this.
Perfect.
No more desperation.
I will never financially cover from this.
Why does he sound like Goofy?
I don't know.
Murder.
I'll do it again.
Oh my god. I can't wait to finish.
Joe's in prison for what, 22 years?
Yeah. Okay. So Joe's in prison for killing his tigers, right?
Yeah.
So what did they arrest the Stark guy for? Tim Stark. Was it for killing his animals?
No, I think it's for animal neglect.
Because he legit kills an entire trailer of his animals.
Okay, yeah, it was for neglect.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah. And he has
So
his excuses as to what happened. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you're fine. I was trying to form a thought. So what exactly is Joe trying to get a pardon from? Like the sentence? Like he's not denying he did this, but he doesn't think like he deserves the length of a sentence.
No, so through the documentary, I guess. So that's what I say. The last half of this acts a lot like a true crime, right? And so come to find out, so every witness to the incident has recanted their story, right? So there's no proof that Joe Exotic really tried to have somebody killed because everybody's recanted their story and they convicted him on the stories alone. Right.
No, the murder for hire was flimsy, and so that's why they added all the animal cruelty onto it.
Yeah, and as they go through season 2, they do like there's a federal agent that eggs a lot of it on and plants a lot of the ideas and like, hey, we got to get him hooked. We got to get him on this crime or this crime, right? So there looks like there was a lot of foul play in the situation. And Joe Exotic was an easy scapegoat because he was already doing so much fucked up shit.
And what's rough right now is Joe was actually recently moved to a rehab care facility because he has an aggressive form of cancer.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah. Wow. Well, I hope the Tiger King gets the end he deserves. How about that?
We'll see what happens in season 3, hopefully.
So
I do. I feel like we need to go
season
through
3.
with the conclusion of the story. Like it needs to be aired. Like what happens?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're
But I
already
think
so
they're
invested.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to like get him free in order to do another.
Yeah.
Like, and I hope he goes back to being a cop.
Like all I see is Reno 911.
Exactly.
Oh, with the shorts.
Exotic 911. He shows up in a Camaro with flashing lights and an alligator hanging out the back window.
All its fucking costume changes from the first season. Oh my god, I forgot all about them. So
it makes more sense now, though.
Mm.
Like why he went for like the EMT jacket and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was just no, too much.
I'm not saying it wasn't still a production. I'm just saying it makes a little bit more sense.
I mean, but do you expect anything but extra from him?
That's for
Not
sure.
now.
No.
Well, that wraps up another great episode. And don't forget to join our amazing and supportive community on Discord.
In our Discord, you can find game nights, watch parties, food pics, Dungeons and Dragons, and more. What's not to love about that? We have a little something for everyone. Head over to our website, officialmillennials.com, and you'll find more info, especially our featured gamer of the week.
Speaking of something for everyone, we have a book club. We read a book almost every month and talk through it together. We also have a special perk for our subs to discuss other books in a series called Chapter 2.
Don't forget to swing by YouTube and drop us a follow at Official Millennials. You can also find us on Twitter at MillsOfficial. We appreciate all the support, and y'all have a good one.
This is an Official Millennials production.